Hello, I'm a guy that likes to talk about music, and I've been talking about some songs from my youth a little bit. And today I want to talk about a disco song. Yeah, I want to get into some disco. This is a song by Gloria Gaynor called Substitute, and it's not a very famous song. Gloria Gaynor will, of course, always be famous for singing I Will Survive, which is a great song and actually one of my favorite songs. Yes, I'm a man. Yes, I'm a heterosexual man, but I don't care. I love that song. I will survive. Hey, hey. But there's another song she did called Substitute. And now the song by The Who, by the way, that's a different Substitute song. This is a disco R&B soul song from the 70s. She sings, I'll be your substitute, ooh, hoo, whenever you want me, ooh, hoo. Yeah, I Will Survive is a hey hey song. This is a hoo hoo song. Yeah, I've known this song since I was a kid. I had it on a 45 record. I think it came with a box of records that we bought at a yard sale. So I had all sorts of good 70s music to listen to when I was a kid. I had the Bee Gees Staying Alive and the Village People YMCA. I had Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly with his song. I had Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You. I had Funky Town. And I had Rick D's Disco Duck. I was a kid, so of course I liked Disco Duck. And I had Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive and Substitute. They were on the same record. Interesting story behind that record of those two songs. I Will Survive was, of course, a big hit in the late 70s, and it's a song that's still remembered today. However, it wasn't intended to be the single or the A-side of that record. Substitute was meant to be the single in the A-side. I Will Survive was meant to be the B-side and supporting song of Substitute. But as it turned out, DJs played I Will Survive instead, and people liked that one better. I think one of the reasons the record company was pushing for Substitute to be the big song is because, it had already been recorded a couple of times. Like the first recording of it was by the Righteous Brothers. They were the ones that did You've Lost That Love and Feeling in the 60s, and it was also recorded by a band called Clout. Not too many people know about the band Clout. They were a band that never became too well known, but they were a band made up of all women. They were like the Go-Go's before the Go-Go's. And Clout released their version as a single. But I will always remember it as a Gloria Gaynor song because, that's the record I had. This is not a famous song at all. And I Will Survive was a famous song, but this one isn't. I say that because I sang it a couple of times around people who obviously didn't know it. I used to be a substitute teacher, and I did that for a few years, actually. And one time I was talking to an elementary school teacher who said that she wanted me to be her substitute teacher when she needed one. So I started singing to her, I'll be your substitute, woo-hoo, whenever you want me, woo-hoo. And I could tell by the look on her face that she did not know this song. And so she wondered why I just turned the conversation into a song and just started singing to her all of a sudden. That happened to me twice, actually. Another time, I was talking to a high school principal, and she was asking me about, certain upcoming dates in which she needed a substitute. So I looked at my calendar, and which was mostly empty, and so I started singing to her. I'll be your substitute whenever you want me. Hoo-hoo. And she gave me a funny look, too. She had no idea why I started singing to her. She had no idea that this song even existed. And so she was like, what, did I step into a Broadway musical all of a sudden? Why did this guy start singing at me, Yeah, she had no idea this song existed, but it does exist. And it's a fun song, too. What's the song about? You don't want to talk about the lyrics too much because, it's just a fun song about, it's a song about being a substitute teacher and telling a teacher or principal that, yeah, I'll be your substitute whenever you want me. And mostly it's just a song that you just, you play in the kitchen when you're cleaning the kitchen and you want to get down on it and shake your groove thing, I'll be your substitute, hoo-hoo. But anyway, I've had my fun for the day. I got to go do something productive.